This is an interesting question. So, wait, Jared Aviat's got another question, bro. He's double dipping on questions. So suspend him a week. He knows the rules, right? This guy's ridiculous. And he submitted this one on
so
July
does Joe,
8th.
and Joe lets him go through.
Well, I'll let them go through because we filled the mailbag for the Patreon people, and they're paying for it. But these guys need to know the rules.
I want to get a little heat on Joe, though.
Yeah. So his question is: Robert Roode underutilized?
Wait a minute. Hold on. I want to give extra heat to Jared here though, because I just looked. I was trying to think maybe he sent them in a week's difference, like he didn't get the days and the times wrong. He sent those two on the same day. That's extra suspension right there.
Yeah, 2-week suspension. Hey K100 fam, I hope everyone's doing well. See, this is more insincerity from Jared Aviat, because if you go in the chats and stuff and everything, it doesn't sound like he's hoping everyone's doing well. He's kind of like burying me a little bit, So, just want to ask your thoughts about one of my favorite wrestlers in the business, Robert Roode. He reminds me of Arn Anderson in the ring. He has a great look, has a serious persona, is believable in the ring, and can talk, but yet he's hardly featured in WWE programming nowadays. Does the crew think that Bobby Roode is underutilized right now in WWE? Also, does the crew think that Roode can once again become a main event player for the company, seen as he was one in NXT? Thank you, all the best, Jared. I will say this, though. He is kind of underutilized, but that's the one thing that's great about WWE, and this is what they'll do, right? Robert Roode is him and Dolph are sporadically on TV, right? But they just won't bring him on TV for like one match, and then you don't see him again. They'll put him in a couple angles, and they'll be on TV for like 7-8 weeks. And then you won't really see him for a couple months and stuff. But like they don't just bring these guys back for like one match. They'll bring him back and do an angle with somebody. So yeah, I mean he is underutilized, but it's like when he does get used, it's not like in a bad role. They'll do some angles with the tag teams they work against and stuff. Do you agree with that, Konnan?
Yeah, bro. He's always been underutilized, and he's kind of like Dean Malenko and many others, just underutilized.
And plus, too, he doesn't have that. He wrestles safe.
Yeah.
And that guy and fans kind of this fan base kind of scoffs at that a little bit,